Handlock is the way to go. Kel'Thuzad, we'll see you later. Molten Giant, we'll hold on to you for now. Take some damage to the face. Big Game Hunter Sylvanas, very, very situational. Don't particularly need you, and we're not going to give him anything with his weapon. He can hold on to that weapon. We got. Oh, I don't think I put an ooze in the deck actually. Don't think I did put an ooze in the deck. But let's see if I can get away without the ooze. I guess I will get rid of the Stalag and Fugan combo, which I love so much, for that ooze. There's not much else I want to get rid of it. Maybe the Ancient Watchers, although they're really nice to tank with. All double Molten Giant. Very nice. What type of bird do you have then, always lazy? I think we'll play a Twilight Drake now, although that does buff up his weapon, but we kind of have to, because otherwise I'm just going to go into too many cards. And that will trade off nicely. You do hear me, Atramedes. Ah, that's not going to be enough to trade with this fella. Nice! You're going to bring in my Molten Giant a little bit earlier. And what's the cockatiel's name? I could go another Twilight Drake and just trade like I'm mad. I like the idea of that. Get my trade on. And then Molten Giants will be popping in next round as well. Double Molten Giant. However, I would really need an Argus Protector if I was going to have the Molten Giants to come in next. Top deck an Argent Protector. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Oh! Wow, okay, that's huge. I've also got Shadow Flame, so I could actually just Shadow Flame this, but I haven't got enough mana for everything. So it depends how I want to play this. I suppose they're going to trade easily anyway, so I think I'm going to go with the Molten Giant combo with Argus. You can hear what you like, mate. Tempting to life tap, but not necessary. I think I'm going to trade my Twilight Drake just so he's got even less damage to deal with my Molten Giants. Heck, I think I might just trade as much as possible and see what he's got. Because I'm not entirely sure what his card... Okay. Whether he has any spell cards to remove. Or whether he has to forcibly use minions. Speaking of which, I think he might do quite nicely. I could even use Siphon Soul, not particularly necessary, so I think... something like Sylvanas Windrunner is always going to be very strong, and he's not attacking my Molten Giants, if you notice, with his weapon. And he's going to need to do something because he's in a lot of trouble. Handlock is kicking his ass. That's right, always lazy. Macho. Macho the cockatiel. WTii, I have a question. Is it easier to advance in this game if you are only starting than it used to be? I would say no. If anything, you're more behind. That sounds bad. Like, you can always get into this game, but technically, I guess you're always behind because the longer the game goes on, the more cards that get put in. There's the more cards that you have to then collect. So, yeah. I don't think so, but I'd like to say no, you're perfectly fine, but like Atramedes, you're screwed. Well, there it is. Handlock for the win.